What up, family? So, I just wanted to hit you guys up on here. It's been a rough week. I lost an uncle. Another uncle fell and hit his head pretty hard, and he was in ICU for a little bit. He's doing better. Very close friend of mine's dad may not. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna jinx that, but he's not doing well. But he is in the hospital, so I'm hoping that that everything turns out okay. With that being said, tomorrow morning, my brother goes back under the knife for surgery, for further surgery for his gastric bypass. And after everything that's happened this week, I'm terrified. I know he'll be okay, but I'm just scared. And the day after will be the 1-year anniversary of my homeboy Boston passing. And I'm hoping we're going to try and have a get-together with all the old homies, and we're hoping it goes well, and I'll finally get to spend some time with Beth. We unfortunately don't get to spend as much time together as we'd like, but that's okay. I'll take any time I can get. But we're gonna go and have a get together, and then just spend some time, and hopefully that goes okay. I worry about her because I know how much she misses him. In any case, what I really want to speak on other than that is this whole thing that I've been keeping an eye on YouTube with Greg, FJ82. And the easiest way that I can explain this, number one, what you guys are doing is awesome, and making sure that he knows we love him, because we do. The dude is one of the coolest motherfuckers I've ever seen. I haven't got a chance to really talk to him very much on a personal level, but dude is cool as shit. He's a homie that I know. If I walked up to him, we would be instant friends, and would be close. I can just tell. But something you guys you need to understand. Number one, the videos you're making are awesome. But let's focus on letting him know that he is the shit. Let's focus on letting him know that if he's going to come back, that we got his back. Let's focus on letting him know. What we need to stop doing is we need to stop focusing on the people who created the issue in the first place. The fact is that we've seen some idiots claiming BWC again, coming up and fucking with some of the newer Juggalos that have come up online and are really starting to get a good following. And unfortunately, he's one of the ones that fell victim to that. Now here's the problem. Everybody's talking about how, somebody said he was a pedophile and everything else. What you guys need to understand is Greg's a little bit different than most of us. Greg, as he's said in the past, has spent time in the penitentiary. In true actual prison. He didn't go to jail. He went and did hard time. The worst, absolute worst thing you can be called in prison is a pedophile. So, I'm sure I understand his reasoning when he saw those words to be called that, for that to be said to him, to immediately shut down his channel. Of course, because he didn't know that these fucking trolls are idiots. He didn't know that these trolls use these tactics against him. He didn't know these things, because the man is purely about family, about being a juggalo. And when you accuse someone who's done hard time of the most heinous of crimes for prisoners, I mean, this is shit that I know personally. People who in prison I have a friend who literally beat a man retarded. I know it's a horrible word, but it's the truth. It's the word. The word is retarded. He beat him retarded because they put him in his cell with him because he had molested a young girl. a very young, I think she was only 6 or 7. So for him to see that, and for someone to accuse him of that, that is the worst possible direction they could have taken with him. So I understand completely why he bailed. Greg, I want you to know that you were one cool motherfucker. Please come back on another channel. The biggest thing is, don't feed these trolls. Don't listen to anything they say. Fuck the negativity. Fuck the bullshit. Fuck all that. Don't listen to a word they have to say. The problem you guys keep having is that when these trolls come out, when people like Strope, and I'll give him, his due, he's good at what he does. But something you guys need to understand is he does it strictly to get a rise, to get a reaction. And when you don't react, he moves on, I don't know if this new, I don't remember his username, I just know he's a fucktard, is Strope again, but, the fact is that most of these trolls, they're just dumb fucks. They know they can get a rise out of everyone. It happens every year. New Juggalos have come up over the last few months. Every year, they get attacked by these trolls, and they've laid in wait, and now a couple of them are at it again, and it's all because they know they can get a reaction. The fact is don't react. I know it's hard. I know that you think, well, I gotta stand up for myself. I gotta say this. I gotta say that. The fact is the best thing you can do in the world is not give them any moment of your time. I personally, I don't take anything they say to heart. I could give a fuck less what they say to me, because none of what they say is true. None of what they say is factual. None of what they say is an actual fact that's going to hurt me. And certainly I could give a fuck less what any of them think. And that's, I hope that maybe a lot of you guys that let these people affect you like that, I hope that you can learn to basically, the easiest way to say it is to let it go. Make it so that when their comments show up, go in and delete them. Especially something horrible like saying you're a pedophile and shit, delete them. Don't let anybody see them. But the fact is that along with not letting anybody see them, don't take them personally. Because they don't know you. They don't know you, who you are on a personal level. They don't know you in person. They don't know anything about your past. They don't know where you've been or what you've done as far as your personal life. Only what you share here on YouTube. So don't let them get to you. That is the first mistake, is letting them get to you. So that, if you can do that, if you can get past that part, you're going to be okay. There are like CPN, school trolls, people like that who will attack them back and everything else. But the fact is that those guys have that thick skin. CPN doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care what people say about it. So when these trolls say all this shit, he knows it's not true. And he doesn't care. He finds it amusing that they try to fuck with him. And that's the kind of mentality you guys got to start practicing with these fools. When you start to feed into and react to what they do, that's when they get you. I know this whole thing, add every Juggalo that tries to add you on Facebook. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed, but a lot of people try to add themselves to my Facebook. I only add people that I absolutely know for sure are legitimate. I look through their profile, I look on their timeline, I see if they've just created the account, I see if they have any posts recently. I see all these things. And my rule is, if you haven't had a profile for more than 6 months, I'm not adding you. I'm not adding you. And if you don't have 10 to 15 mutual friends that I know that are Juggalos, I'm not adding you. I don't have 5,000 fucking homies on my Facebook because, no, I'm not going to chance that. Some of my personal information is out there. A lot of my friends' Facebook sync with their phones, so they have my phone number. So if it changes, so, you know, that's, I'm not going to risk that. You know? That's why my YouTube doesn't get hacked. That's why none of my shit gets hacked. And hacking by, you know, fooling you into giving out a password or something, it's not hacking, it's just stupidity. But don't let them get to you. And last but not least, Greg, please come back. What you were doing was amazing. A lot of us, maybe we didn't comment, but we watched every video you put out. Truly. And you're like a kindred soul, man. And I hope that you're able to overcome this and come back and be okay, because we want to know how your pops is doing. We want to know what's going on in your life. We want to help. You know, there are those of us, Wicked Artist and TJ and those guys who talk to you a lot more. You know, even us, even those of us who just watch your videos and don't talk much. And maybe I only hit you up on Facebook once or twice, and maybe you've only hit me up once or twice. But even that little bit of talking, I can know who you are, and I know that you're a good person. Don't let this defeat you. What they said are words. You know they're not true. And I know because of your background and where you've been, that is the most horrible thing they can say about you. But just know, it's not, don't let it affect you. Don't react to them, because that's what they want. One other thing I'm going to put at the end of this video, and I'm really not trying to be hateful or anything else, but Guido, shut the fuck up. Your little rant against TJ about, well, where were you when this was going on with me? And where were you when this was going on with me? Where were you when this was going on with me? He wasn't on YouTube yet. So, your little rant was useless. It's not welcome to the internet. It's not how it works. You shouldn't have to tolerate that. Yeah, you have to grow a thick skin and be somebody, but your little fucking, welcome to the internet, that's just the way it is. You know, your attitude is so fucking stale. And it's getting to a point where it's just, you know, it's just bullshit. So please, if you don't know what you're talking about, truly, dude, I don't give a fuck if you're a suicidalist, if you're, I don't give a fuck what you're calling yourself right now. If you don't know what you're talking about, shut the fuck up. For real. On the rest of it, I'll try to make sure to let you guys know what's going on with my brother. Otherwise, I love everyone. You motherfuckers just know that. And, real talk. Peace. Much family love.